Hi, everybody. Welcome back to that Eurovision site. As you can see, we're continuing on with our Mello 2023 interviews. And today I am joined by Henrik and Yumi from Casanovas. How are you both doing today?
Hello, very good.
Very good.
Okay, so let's start with a quick icebreaker because we've literally just met each other.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you this, what's one fun fact about yourself that not many people know about?
Oh, um, your godfather.
Yeah, I'm a godfather to the youngest guitarist,
My boy.
his son, and I'm the godfather. So his son is playing with his father and his grandfather in the same band.
all keeping it within like keeping all the legacy within the family, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
And the
so
fun fact about Jimmy actually is that he is a really good chef.
ooh.
He makes the most delicious food.
Thank you.
Please don't. Like, you're gonna make me hungry now. Okay, so for the Eurovision fans, this will be their first introduction to Casanovas. So I wanted to take this opportunity to basically let you introduce yourselves and tell us a bit more about the band.
Well, we are a Swedish dance band, as we call it. It's a music style in Sweden where people go out and meet and dance with each other to music. And Jimmy here started out in 1989. So we've been around the block a couple of years. And now we have the next generation is by our side, Victor, the younger guitarist, of the two of them. So, well, we that's it.
Yeah. We just having fun.
Yeah, lots of fun and having lots of it, gaining a lot of experiences along the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then. So we are here because obviously Casanovas is participating in Melodifestivalen, and I wanted to ask you, like, why debut as a band now? Because obviously Casanova has been, as you said, around the block for a few years now.
Yeah, we have a strong melody.
Yeah.
And it was time.
Yeah, we felt
Yes.
since I've been doing this as a songwriter for many years, and I
Mhm.
always declined to join myself. I never been interested, but now the people's reactions to this dansbands music and schlager music that we are doing is really good right now. So we felt that we had, this is the time and this is the opportunity for us to show the Casanovas music for more than just a dance band audience, because we feel that we are ready now.
Yes. Here we come.
I think like you've already achieved so much. Like, okay, I think it's time to like give it to the new generation and potentially like let them learn about what you've learned over the past years.
Yeah.
So that basically it,
Yes.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, then. So you'll be participating, and forgive me if I butcher this. So Kommer Känslorna Tillbaka.
Really good. Really good. Då
Tack så
kommer
mycket.
känslorna tillbaka.
Yeah.
Love it.
Tack så mycket. Okay, so and I wanted to ask you in your own words what the song is about and what the creative process was like, especially for you, Henrik, because you've written a few Melodifestivalen entries. So doing this one, was it like, do you always compare like what you've written for other artists going into this one, or did you mainly focus with what the soul of like the group is in terms of what type of music you guys release?
Yeah, this entry was really only for Casanovas, because we got a heads up from the broadcasting company SVT that if you do a single like the one we did this summer, where we were in another big TV show, Allsång på Skansen, they said if you can do a similar song or a song as good as this one, you have a shot with the jury in Melodifestivalen. So we actually called all our friends, and I sat down and wrote songs with several songwriters. So we had actually a couple of songs that we sent in, and we did not know which song would eventually turn up as an entry. So we had a couple of options actually. So, and it was only for Casanovas. This was, you know, really, what say man, special written for us. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, obviously the snippet's already been released for the audiences to listen to, and
Yeah.
and they get to see the preview of it tomorrow. When they see the performance on Saturday, what message would you like to send with your entry and performance when they see it?
Värme och kärlek.
Warmth, joy, love, and also that, you know, we're taking slager, as we call the music in Sweden, the slager music. We're bringing slager back to mellow. I think it's a homage for Charlotte Nilsson, Perrelli today, Linda Bengtzing, Arvingarna. All this
ABBA.
is ABBA. Yeah, this is a homage for how it was once.
Mm-hmm. And you wanna, obviously, because it's not just like you guys, even the Eurovision fans are saying we want more Schlager back in Mellow, but people are not voting for it to go through. And I'm like, yes, I want it to go through, but like I don't get why the audiences are not taking into it sometimes. But you know, it's nice to see that people are still trying to keep that legacy going.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously being in Mello means you might have a shot to go to Eurovision and going to Liverpool this year potentially. I wanted to ask your thoughts on how does that feel that there's that slight chance to potentially go.
To be perfectly honest, I haven't thought about it
No.
1 millisecond, because this kind of music is, as you say, hard to get votes or to go far in the contest. Sometimes it does. Our colleagues Arvingarna did well with their song "I Do" a couple of years ago, for instance. But you know, a win, we haven't thought about it.
No.
Because it's so far away. We see ourselves as underdogs, and every position above 7 on Saturday is a win. We are already winners.
Yes.
Just to participate among 3,000 songs, and there you have Casanovas as one of 28 entries. So for us, it's a win already, and that's the only win we focus on so far.
Yes.
Okay. Talking more about Eurovision, because these are the little things that the fans want to know. What was your earliest memory of the contest itself, and do you have any favorite Eurovision songs? It doesn't have to be from Sweden.
I can start because I know what you're going to say. For me, it was, as all you fans, it was ABBA, because I was 4 years old when they won in Brighton. And their music and their legacy has been my biggest inspiration through my old songwriting and singing and whatever. I adore ABBA, really. And so that was my start. It was my first memory was Waterloo with ABBA.
I have two.
Wow.
I think I was 2 years old, and I said, "That's the winner." And 77.
I think so. Yeah.
Hallelujah. And I said, only 2 years old. This is the winner.
Yeah, and
but I love the best ever is Genghis Khan.
That's his very.
I love it.
He's always bugging me. You know, we should do that Genghis Khan tune. Can't we do it in a remix? I said, no, we're not gonna. This Genghis Khan.
I will tell you now that if Eurovision fans do love that, and whenever it comes on the radio or like in like Eurovision clubs, everyone would sing along. So it's like it's kind of like the things that people would sing. You know, they love you. They love you for that. So if you do get a chance, please do.
Yeah, perfect.
We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So couple of days now until Saturday. how are the nerves holding up, seeing as like it's the debut of the band in the competition? How are you all feeling?
I think we're pretty calm. Of course, we're gonna get some. It's gonna be a bit, butterflies in the stomach. Yeah, 2 minutes before. Yeah, but we've been doing this so long, and me and Jimmy, we have maybe been doing 6,000 concerts throughout the years. So it's because we know what we do. Then of course it's more or less 3 million viewers, and that is not common for us. So of course that's gonna be a part of the nervous feeling, but I think we are quite cool.
Yeah, it's only two.
Not to add pressure, yeah. 3 million viewers plus some international viewing.
Yeah, of course. And also maybe 4,000 or 5,000 in the arena, I guess.
Yeah. So a lot to think about. We talked about this before we started, and I've seen the clip and you've had the rehearsal. For the audience who are yet to see anything, what can we expect from the staging, and what was the creative concept like? Because I was kind of curious about it when I saw it.
Well, we wanted to do the number much similar to how we perform when we play live, when we play for our normal audience. So and then SVT has come with some great stuff that we build is podiums. So we all stand on podiums or sit as the drummer do, and we have this
much light,
very much lights, and also well dressed. We wanted to look fancy, not to try to look another age than we are, and also the young guys are looking very proper.
Proper,
yeah.
Yes.
So it's a warm number, very warm number, and some luxury items, I might say. It's warm and luxury.
Maybe a little surprise.
A little surprise, maybe in the end.
Oh, well, obviously something for the audience to look out on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. One of my last questions for you is, obviously Saturday comes, people like the song. If they liked the entry, what I would ask is, which of your other songs that Casanovas have released should the audience listen to if they like your entry on Saturday? If they dig deep, it's like, okay, ooh, I like this, but I wonder what else I should listen to from their discography.
I get it. They should listen to the single we did last summer. It's called Varje gång du ber mig, because that is also a bit slager-ish, flirting with Charlotte Perrelli and so on. But then they can dig in our treasury of songs, because we made, for example, Making Your Mind Up. We did that song as a cover in 2006 or something, and that is really enjoyed by fans because we see the streams and you can follow which countries are playing it, and it's like 70 countries are playing Casanovas and Making Your Mind Up. So, or of course, my Eurovision entry, In a Moment Like This, we have a acoustic version of that on Spotify. So there are some Eurovision goodies. Yeah, listen to your heartbeat, but we haven't covered that yet.
No,
we will do that in Gone in a single after Melodifestivalen. We do them both.
You've heard it here first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This leads me on to my final question. Obviously, you've done this experience, and we'll see the product very shortly. Well, the viewers will. What is the one thing that you've learned from taking part in Melo that you'll take with you going forward, whether you advance to the final or get the ticket to Liverpool, or if you just end up participating just in the competition?
Yeah, we're so impressed over the work that the broadcasting company is doing, because everyone in every position are so professional, and they let us be just singers, artists. They do everything for us. They even show us where to stand, how to sound, so that is something we take.
And it's so many people.
Yeah, so many people that, they're doing this so professionally. So that is one thing we will take with us and maybe use
and
in our,
do like this.
Yeah.
So basically having the right team and just like, making the performance as best as it can be, because, you wouldn't have the performance without everyone else running in the background.
Exactly.
Okay, well, this takes us to the end of our interview. I'd like to thank Henrik and Yumi so much for your time. Is there anything you want to say to the international viewers who are watching this right now?
We just want them to have a good time on Saturday and vote for the best song.
Yes.
All right, then. Well, Casanovas are participating in the third heat in Lidköping, Melodifestivalen, for a place in Sesame, or potentially the actual final on the 4th of March. Lycka till, tack så mycket, and hopefully this isn't the last time we talk.
Thank you so much, Tim. Tack så mycket, Tim. Take care now.